Hello children, it's story time once again with Manjit. So this story is about the sun, the clouds and the pretty rainbow. So one day the sun rose in the morning like every day and set out on his journey. Now the sun, is round and yellow and very pretty. And the wonderful thing is that as the sun keeps walking in the sky, it keeps getting a deeper yellow. And when it's time for the sun to go back home, it turns a beautiful orange. So one day the sun started its morning walk, and on that day he'd gone a little ahead when he met so many of his cloud friends. Now the clouds were white and blue and in a merry hue. Hello, Mr. Sun, how do you do? We want to play with you, Mr. Sun. Do you mind?
Oh, no, not at all. Go ahead, let's play.
So the clouds joined hands and went around the sun singing la 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 ah ha la 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 la. So the sun also joined the game and decided to get a little naughty. As they were all moving around each other in a circle, he started tickling the clouds. Tickle, 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 tickle. And you know what happens when somebody tickles you? Ouch! Yes, there's a lot of laughter. Well, the clouds started laughing and rolling in laughter, and all the water that they were holding in the tummy, well, it just burst out in the form of beautiful rain. The rain was beautiful, the clouds lost their water, and the game was over, and slowly the clouds drifted home. Bye-bye, Mr. Sun. See you soon. So the clouds went home, but the sun, got wet in the play. And what happens sometimes when you get wet? Well, sometimes you get a cold. Not all the time, but sometimes. So this was one of those times when the sun was playing with the clouds, got wet and got a cold. And he had forgotten to carry his handkerchief. Oh, never mind, I'll just go a little further and perhaps I'll get warmed up. Okay, just a little further and let me just move a little slowly. And by the time the sun reached home, he had a cold. And once he stepped home, Mama Sun was naturally very concerned, and she asked 100 questions. How did you get wet, son? Why didn't you come back home immediately? Where are those naughty clouds? Let me just get hold of them. And next morning, Mama Sun went with Mr. Sun deep into the blue sky. And she called out to the clouds.
Hello, you naughty clouds. Come to me right here and let me know how you let my sun get wet.
Now a mama is a mama. Be it the sun mama, the moon mama, your mama or my mama. Everybody listens to mama, right? So the clouds also heard Mama's Sun and came in floating to her, looking a little sheepish. We are so sorry, Mama Sun. We were just playing around. This won't happen again. We won't let the sun get wet again. Promise, promise, Mama.
Do you promise that?
Oh yes, Mama. We promise that, Mama Sun.
But my son is a little naughty, and you and I both know that. How will you make sure that he doesn't catch a cold next time he plays with you?
Good question, said the clouds. How do we tackle that?
And they all held hands and started thinking.
All of them were thinking, and suddenly one white cloud got an idea. Aha, I got it, Mama Sun. Here is what we will do. Next time, whenever we are playing together and the sun tickles us and the rain begins to pour and fall all over, we will quickly open up a rainbow in the sky. The beautiful rainbow, the sun can just hide behind the rainbow and it won't get wet. How's that idea, Mama Sun?
Aha, brilliant, brilliant. I am happy to hear that. Saying so, Mama Sun walked back home.
And the sun and the clouds went back to playing hide and seek with each other once again. So children, every time you see the rainbow in the sky, it's actually a game being played by the clouds to hide the sun so that the sun doesn't get wet and they don't get a scolding from Mama Sun.